check 1 2. Hey. Mr. Majors is major. What up, Joe? What up, Joe? Miss Mia. Or Miss Ema. I'm sorry. I always say your name wrong. And I know it's Naima. I don't know. It's the glasses. I can't see anymore. STEM Research is the name of the show. Mike MFN Love is my name. What's going on, people? Welcome. Thank you for joining us on the 42nd anniversary. Well, it was yesterday, but any anniversary is still anniversary. Ask a black woman about her birthday. I'm celebrating 3 weeks before and 2 weeks after. It's still my birthday. No, it's not. Stop doing that. What are you doing? It's still your birthday. Your birthday's on the 11th today, all right? Not last week. Let black women have their fun, man. Let them live, Mike Love. Get off of them. Yeah, I mean, I saw that happen. It's a Leo thing, though. It's these Leos. Hoo-wee. I mean, my father's a Leo. You know what I'm saying? Like, Pops is a Leo. My mother, God rest her soul, her birthday would have been tomorrow. My guy, Zach, Z Smooth, his birthday is today. They're a flashy bunch. My father's 76 years old. Buddy got gold fronts at 76. I'm not making that up. Lesson, who is my daughter, saw him on FaceTime. We were FaceTiming with my pops. Like, he's like, hey, I got to show y'all something. And look at the grills. Like, bro, you live in Milwaukee, not Memphis. What are you doing? But, you know, I mean, he's a widower. You got to let a guy live. You got to let him live. What do I say when my pop shows up? This is the guy that's formerly known as Pimpin' Mike. What do I expect from him at 76 years old, right? 40 years, 40 some odd years ago, he was Pimpin' Mike. I'm not expecting this guy to show up on his birthday with gold fronts, the whole top, at 76. Ask Lesson. She was there. She saw it. Fronts, bro, at 76. He's a widower. What are you going to do? You let a guy that's a widower live his life. You let him live his life. It's ridiculous, but you let him live his life. Because guess what? That's your father, and you love him, and you just want him to be happy forever. But again, Leo, hello. Taking no prisoners tonight. It's another night of choosing violence. But guess what I also chose? I chose Party Time, the record label, to show love, all right? Has nothing to do with Michael Jackson, but I was going through my shirts today, and I said, you know what? That's a summertime shirt because it's white and blue and red, and it's one of the great all-time labels, Party Time, the label that brought you Sucker DJs by Dimples D, Molly Mall's first production, co-produced by Andre Booth. Who You Stealing From Guru. Of course, It's Yours by Tila Rock and produced by Rick Rubin, Jazzy J, and Tila Rock. One of the great records of 1984, period. The record that in 84 kind of changed the game. Like, this is where the game is going. This way. 808s, bro. Whole lot of scratching and multi-syllabic rhymes, which had already been a thing from Treacherous 3. His brother is Special K or something, right? His brother, Special K, Tila Rock's brother. So multi-syllabic rhymes ran in the family. No big deal. We have been hearing that for years from Treacherous 3. Let's be clear. However, not over those types of drums. So that's what made the song special in Jazzy J's cuts. We can't forget about Funky Breakdown from the Awesome Foursome. A little disappointing after Nairobi. A little disappointing after Funky Soul Makossa. I'm not going to lie. Funky Soul Makossa, one of the great records of all time. It's like Makossa. It's like Funky Makossa, but, you know, the not techno. What is it? What is that sound? God, it's right on the tip of my tongue. It's like Funky Makossa, but the electro version. That's the word I'm looking for. Summertime. So we're chilling, man. We're having a good time. Welcome to the feed. Shout out to the Stimulators. I appreciate you guys being here, as always, every day. I see Arthur Baker, Awesome Foursome. You better believe it. I see Eastern 001. I see DJ Lazy E. I see, who else do I see with my good eye? I see Oz Radio, D-Town 847, Simply Minna. What's going on? No, I didn't mean EDM. I meant electro. Electro is just another tag word that we use, that we made, another made-up word that somebody gave our music and was like, all right, that sounds good. That's what it is. Electro, okay. We'll go with that. It's all really just hip-hop. So today, I'll say it again, we are celebrating 42 years of Michael Jackson's Off the Wall. Yesterday, the 10th, my dad's birthday, that's where I went down that lane. That's where I chose violence, thinking about my dad's birthday. Yesterday was the 42nd anniversary. The album came out in 1979. 42 years ago, and you know, I couldn't do something yesterday because I already had a special show lined up with De La Soul. Of course, with De La Soul being vindicated and emancipated and getting their masters back, you had to show them love, so we did with the Ring Ring Ha Ha Hey. We had a good time with that song. Punks Jump Up to Get Beat Down. A lot of questionable lyrics in that one on both sides of the table. You know, certainly some cancelable lyrics and some questionable lyrics. And then we wrapped up yesterday's show with Dr. Dre's Fucking with Dre Day and everybody celebrating. A good line of stems. But tonight we're going all mic and people are excited about it. So much so one of my guys on Facebook was like, that's too deep. That's too deep for him. I was like, man, you haven't checked out STEM research, man. This is not deep. This is what we do regularly on this show. Wait till I pull out the stems for Herbie Hancock. Wait till I go into the Watermelon Man stems. Oh, it's coming, and I got him. And I broke. You know what? Watermelon Man was like 156 tracks. I had to get rid. We had to do something about that. It was just ridiculous. It was ridiculous. I got it down. I got it down to the bare minimum, all of the main tracks that need to be in the file. So, Watermelon Man by Herbie Hancock. That may not mean anything to some of you on the feed, but some of you are like, aha, that sounds nice. So, that's coming soon. Anyway, 42 years Michael Jackson, right? So, 3 songs. We already did Off the Wall last week. Did we do Off the Wall? No, we did. Let's see. We're doing I Can't Help It. Off the Wall we're doing tonight. Last week we did Rock With You. right? So we did Rock With You last week. Michael Jackson always goes over very well on STEM research. It's Mike. There's always going to be some buried lyrics or some hidden ad libs that you never heard that never made the record, or some instrument that you didn't know it was on the record. So that's what's dope about STEM research. What do we do on the show? We break down the tracks. STEM stands for Song Tracks Essential Music. We go into the song tracks. We play the instrumental, and then individually, track by track, instrument by instrument, we break it down. And then we get to the vocals, and that's when the fun begins. So, Off the Wall, the song we will have on today. Today, we will start out with I Can't Help It by Michael Jackson. Thing about it is, though, I pulled a fast one, a sort of fast one. All right? It's a demo version. It's a demo. It's not the version that you know from Off the Wall. And that's what makes STEM research so special. It's because we have versions and alternates and all of this. And, this version is out there, right? If you search for it, it's available, right? So the version that you are used to hearing, that you love from Off the Wall. And let's face it, I've loved it for 42 years. As my cousin DMT and I literally would walk around and still to this day say words like can't help it, wouldn't help it, because he doesn't say would, he says wouldn't help it. Those are Michael Jackson words. Michael Jackson made up words on I can't help it, wouldn't help it, even if I could, I can't help it, if I wanted to, wouldn't help it. Come on, not would, and then wouldn't help it. No. Come on. He's the greatest lyricist of all time for those lyrics. It's a Stevie Wonder song. Okay, so here's where it gets a little shady for me, because we're going right into it. Let's just jump right into it, people. So word around town from this Stevie Wonder, a Michael Jackson documentary from 2016, I think it was. So Spike Lee does this documentary about Off the Wall and on the greatness of Off the Wall, and it well deserves it. It deserves praise because it is Michael Jackson's Black Album. When I say black, I don't mean Black Album like Prince's Black Album. I don't mean like Jay-Z's Black Album. I mean it's Black Michael Jackson, and it is the album that is always like forever. This the debate forever. Write your answer in the comments. Thriller or Off the Wall. And people are like, Off the Wall, because it's blacker. I don't know, bro. Turn this disco out. Girlfriend, those songs aren't very black. I mean, they are, and they're hidden behind, because people, that was my argument. People are like, Off the Wall is a top to bottom album. And I'm like, bro, Turn This Disco Out. Trash. I never play that, ever. And if you're in the comments and you dig Turn This Disco Out, I also want you to let me know. I want you to let me know, because guess who's got stems? I could do Turn This Disco, or Burn This Disco Out. I'm sorry. Burn This Disco Out. See? That's how much the song doesn't mean much to me. As a matter of fact, you know what? I'm going to put Burn This Disco Out in my, I'm going to do cheesy stems next week. I'm going to do 3 cheesy stems. But let me know your thoughts on it anyway while I'm on the subject. Like, honestly, Burn This Disco Out. Thumbs up or thumbs down. Okay, so cheesy, Rhythm of the Night, Burn This Disco Out, and what was my third one? Popcorn Love by New Edition. That just might be Monday's show. I don't know. You guys tell me. Burn This Disco Out is, it's just, jumping on the disco trend, right? It's 79. What else are they doing? But anyway, back to the story. So, in this Spike Lee documentary, Stevie Wonder goes on record and says that the song, I Can't Help It, was originally supposed to be for Songs in the Key of Life. And I'm like, how, Steve? How? That sounds cool. That's like, what? So you're telling me, I'm choosing violence today. So you're telling me that he held on to it for 4 years for Michael Jackson? I know they had a relationship. And I know that Stevie more or less was mentoring Michael in the studio. There's pictures. You guys have seen the pictures of Stevie at the board and Michael standing in the background looking like a student. He's looking like a stimulator. He wants to know. He wants to get to master level, right? But okay, so they're recording, and let's be clear. Songs in the Key of Life was recorded over some years, right? That was not just thrown together. That was a labor of love album. That was a labor of love. Bulu, welcome. Niclusive, welcome. Tasha Talks, welcome. DJ T-Mac, what down? Okay. So a tape gets to Michael Jackson, Stevie Wonder's sister, or something of that matter. Someone has a demo version of I Can't Help It on a cassette. It gets from Stevie to Stevie's sister to Michael Jackson's hands. And Michael's like, I want that song. So he holds on to it for 3-4 years? If you say so, Stevie, it's a great story. And Stevie did give away hits. Let's Get Serious is the most Stevie Wonder song he ever gave away. Easily a number one song. Easily. Thank you, Jermaine Jackson. You have a timeless hit. That is a Stevie Wonder. Like, Stevie just took his vocals off and left them in the hook and was like, here you go. Here, take this. This is a good one. They had to beg and plead Berry Gordy. Berry Gordy had to beg and plead. I'm just saying, please give this song. Please give this song to Jermaine. So, here we are with I Can't Help It. It's in a demo form. It's in a cassette form, and Michael hears it and is like, hold that for me? I'm going to put that on my solo album whenever that comes. It's 75, 76 at this point. They're just barely getting from Motown to Epic Records. I don't know, fam. Y'all tell me. It sounds like a good story. It sounds like, Stevie, don't record this song. Let me hold that eventually. Fam, Off the Wall doesn't even come out for another 4 years. Do you know how long 4 years is? That's a whole term in high school. That's forever. I don't know. I don't know if I'm buying it, but I like the story. It's dope. It's a dope story. It's cool. It's like, Stevie was going to, and then the fact it was going to be on Songs in the Key of Life. I mean, come on. It's perfect, right? It's perfect because Songs in the Key of Life is a perfect album. So why wouldn't that perfect song be on Songs in the Key of Life? Why wouldn't it be? I'm not buying it. However, there is a demo version of the song that Michael Jackson cut before he did the final version, and that's the version that we are going to be playing today. So I know some of you have showed up expecting the album version, but guess what? There's all kind of surprises and things on this show anyway, and you're going to dig this version, all right? So we start out with the instrumental. You'll notice it's different, and then we'll work our way to the vocal. We'll break down the tracks, because guess what? It's only 7 tracks, so we're not going to be here all day with the song. The Jacksons and Stevie Wonder are second cousins on Catherine's side. Okay. You can hear Stevie in it. You can hear Stevie in what? And I Can't Help It. You can hear Stevie in everything, man. I mean, this was Michael Jackson growing up. So you guys will hear him fleshing out the vocal. Fleshing out means just he hasn't perfected it yet. They're still writing the words, or he's still learning them, because if Stevie Wonder wrote the song for him back in Songs in the Key of Life, he should know all the lyrics by now, right? Right? I don't know, man. Sometimes I just think stories just are developed and made to sound good in certain settings, but y'all be the judge. So here it is, the demo version of I Can't Help It by Michael Jackson on S.T.E.M Research.
Hey, what? Can I do that? Yeah, you can do that. 1, 2, 1, 2.
The original DJ J.U. Ice, what up? I like this. Very bossa nova. Let's go. Samba-ish. Let's go. It's heavier than the final version. The drums are definitely sticking out a lot more than the final version. But I like it. I bet this was hot live in the club. It does sound like a live club version, doesn't it? Vegas. Big up to the piano. Piano guy is eating. Again, this is a demo. This is only a demo. It's a demo, it's a demo, it's a demo, it's a demo. Welcome to S.T.E.M Research. My name is Mike MFN Love. We are breaking down tracks from Off the Wall for the 42nd anniversary of Off the Wall. This is the demo version of I Can't Help It by Michael Jackson. We'll get to the vocals in a minute. Hey! Let Lewis eat. Let Lewis eat, bro. What are you doing? We'll let Lewis eat when we break it down. I mean, I don't know if this is Lewis Johnson. I don't know. Because this is a demo. You did not miss the vocals. How could you miss the vocals? Vocals are last. This is music. Come on, Pisces, get with it. Fine. Jerry Michaels, what up? Yeah. Come on, Lewis. Come on, Lewis. That would be Lewis Johnson, of course. Thunder Thumbs. Or was he Lightning Licks? I'm guessing I always look his bass is Thumbs, right? So he was Thunder Thumbs? Y'all tell me. The stimulators will know. All right, so this is the demo version. We'll get to the vocals last. Michael kind of scats and is just kind of creating and doing lyrics as he goes. We'll start out with the bass and drums because the bass and drums are together.
Hey, one. Can I do that? Yeah, you can do that. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me take the piano out. There we go. There we go. It's STEM research, baby. Like Mike Love, we just heard that. Drums and bass are together on the same track. No separating them. Y'all know how Michael Jackson songs are. Ooh. I'm liking the drumming, too. Check the drum. Check the drum. Hey, hey. Woo, come on, drummer. All right, drums on the original song are John Robinson. John Robinson played drums on pretty much the whole album, and Lewis Johnson played bass. So I'm gonna take a stab. Ooh. We just might let this roll. This is a groove right here. So what's different? The drums are standing out more in the song, right? The drums, and it's faster. It's faster, one, obviously. But is it faster, or are the drums just more in your face, which is making it feel faster? DJs, y'all tell me. Stimulators, y'all tell me. A lot looser, yes. Mr. Major says it is faster. Q says slow this. Slow the shit down, man. Lewis, I like it, man. Trying to do a Quincy Jones impersonation. John, shit, man. Shit, man. Slow down, man. So it's looser. The drums are more pronounced. They definitely got John to lay back. It was like, John, lay back, bro, lay back. Like, this is a groove. All right, this is Rhodes and acoustic piano. Piano and bass that's what this song is all about. The song is arranged by Stevie Wonder, so Stevie was in the studio when they cut the original song. I'd say Stevie on drums, but Stevie is a lot looser than this. Like, Stevie's like, I mean, y'all know how Stevie played the drums on Superstition, so kind of get the idea how he plays. It's 109. Yes, it's faster. The original's around 100. Thank you, Bulu Master. Yeah, man, we're swinging now. Right. Exactly, Elliott Range. We need Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx does the best Quincy Jones impersonation I ever heard. All right, there it is. So we have Rhodes and acoustic piano on one set of tracks, bass and drums on another set of tracks. So the third set of tracks are Michael Jackson. All right, Michael Jackson. So let's go to the vocal. Let's start you out with a little music so you can kind of see where Mike is in the track, and then we'll drop the music out. All right.
One, can I do that? Yeah, you can do that. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Looking in my mirror, take me by surprise. I can't deny I want you running off into my mind. Looking in the mirror.
It's a demo. It's a demo, people.
Sure got lovely eyes. I'm so glad I found you. You're an angel in disguise. I can't help it if I wanted to. I wouldn't help it even if I could. I can't help it if I wanted to. I wouldn't help it, no. I can't help it if I wanted to. I wouldn't help it even if I could. I can't help it if I wanted to. I wouldn't help it, no.
No dum-da-dums yet. Come on, Mike. Come on with the ad-libs. Let's go.
Put you in the window.
Ad-libs. Demo.
Me no dies. I can't see I want you.
So here's my thing. Again, backing it up for a second. If this song was supposed to be for Songs in the Key of Life, and Michael Jackson was actually sitting on this song for 3 years, why is it so rough of a demo? Why isn't it? I understand demo. I understand. But it should be straight through. It should be straight through. Why is he fleshing it out? That's all I'm saying. I know these were the words out of Stevie's mouth himself, but I'm saying this is extra raw for a song he's been sitting on tape for 4 years. Let's get back to let's rewind it a little bit and go back to the beginning.
Put you in the window.
I don't know, man. I just question everything. That's all. That's all.
Me no dies. I can't see I want you.
Come on.
Running up into my mind.
Brandon, what up?
Nothing in the mirror. Heaven is the prize.
I love it, though. I love it, though. Come on.
I'm so glad I found you. You're an angel in disguise. I can't help it if I wanted to. I wouldn't help it even if I could. I can't help it if I wanted to. I wouldn't help it, no. I can't help it if I wanted to. I wouldn't help even if I
Rewind. I flipped it. Ooh, he flipped it. Michael. We got to rewind that.
I can't help it if I wanted to. I wouldn't help it even if I could. I can't help it if I wanted to. I wouldn't help it, no. I can't help it if I wanted to. I wouldn't help even if I could. I can't help it if I wanted to. Wouldn't help it, no, no. No, 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 no.
Very Stevie right there. That break. Very Stevie. All right, so we all know from hearing this song a million times that break is the same. He literally just scattered on that entire breakdown of the song. So that much hasn't changed. It's like, leave that. So Quincy, scrap everything else, but leave that scatting. Let's go back to the scat.
No, 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 no. do da da da. Da dum 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 dum. Ja dum 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 dum. Da da dum 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 dum. Dun 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 dun. Sure got lovely eyes, and I'm so glad I found you.
I like the phrasing. Very unique, very different. Wish he would have kept some of that, but he didn't. And like, I dig it though. You know what I'm saying? Usually you're like, everything about the final version is perfect, but some of this phrasing is extremely dope.
Dun 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 dun. Sure got lovely eyes, and I'm so glad I found you. You're an angel in disguise. I can't help it if I wanted to. I couldn't help it even if I could. I can't help it if I wanted to. I wouldn't help it, no. Can't help it if I wanted to. Wouldn't help it even if I could. I can't help it. Wouldn't help it, no. I can't help it if I wanted to. Wouldn't help it even if I could. I can't help it if I wanted to. Wouldn't help it, no, no. Can't help it if I wanted to. Wouldn't help it, no, no.
Miss Michael so much, man. Come on, Michael. We gotta go back. We gotta take it back. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. How did the kids say? Sorry, not sorry.
Angel in disguise. I can't help it if I wanted to. I couldn't help it even if I could. I can't help it if I wanted to. I wouldn't help it, no. Can't help it if I wanted to. Wouldn't help it even if I could. I can't help it. Wouldn't help it, no. I can't help it if I wanted to. Wouldn't help it even if I could. I can't help it if I wanted to. Wouldn't help it, no, no. Can't help it if I wanted to. Wouldn't help it, no, no.
That stayed. Come on, Mike. Stomp it. That's it, Mike. That's it. No laugh at the end there. Oh, okay. There you go. There's the engineer telling them Mike's young at this point. Yeah. So there it is. There it is. STEM researchers, stimulators, STEM U attendance. Michael Jackson's I Can't Help It, the demo version. And there were definitely some things left on the cutting room floor that were extremely dope that could have been in the final version. We all love that final version. As a matter of fact, some of those things did make it, like the bridge stayed, the scatting bridge, some of the stuff at the end, and the part where he was taking it up. Like, so he knew that's where he was going to be hitting the tenor falsetto space, that the one elpit part, which is my favorite part, the climax of the song, right? So he knew as he was singing that. A little bit of Michael information that I dug up through my research today. Michael wrote himself a note at the age of 21 in 1979. So he kind of predicted the future for himself when he wrote himself this letter that they found after he had passed away in his storage. So he wrote this manifesto, if you will, to himself, and it said in the letter, MJ will be my new name. No more Michael Jackson. I promise you, Michael Jackson himself wrote this. I want a whole new character, a whole new look. I should be a totally different person. People should never think of me as the kid who sang ABC or I Want You Back. I should be a new, incredible actor / singer / dancer that will shock the world. I will do no interviews. I will be magic. Okay? I will be a perfectionist, a researcher, a trainer, a masterer. I will be better than every great actor roped into one. I must have the most incredible training system to dig and dig and dig until I find I will study and look back on the whole world of entertainment and perfect it. Take it steps further from where the greats left off. So this was his mindset going into Off the Wall. That was his mindset. And I think he accomplished it. Turns out he only ended up getting one Grammy Award for the entire Off the Wall project, and that was for Don't Stop Till You Get Enough. And he was pissed about that, which kind of led to Thriller being so great. He was like, oh, I'll show what? Y'all just gonna give me one Grammy Award? Michael Jackson lost the Grammy like best disco record in 1979. I think Don't Stop Till You Get Enough was up for the Grammy for best disco record. The only time that Grammy has ever been presented, that 1 year, and he lost to like Donna Summer. So he was like, oh no, we coming back strong. And when people, Michael Jackson fans of music, like I know people that swear by Thriller. I know people that swear by Bad. Like when you ask them their favorite Michael Jackson album, they say Bad. A lot of those people are millennials that were born in like 87, 88, and or maybe some of my friends that were born in 1980. You know, some of them like Bad best because that was the Michael Jackson album of their childhood. Like I'm 8, 9 years old and all I'm hearing, and you got to think of it, every song on Bad that was released went to number 1. All of them. So that's quite a impact. But we all know that Off the Wall is the one. All right, so let's jump into our second stem of the night. Let's keep it going, people. Let's keep the energy going. Keep the comments going. Stimulators in the comments section. Thank you, everybody. If you have not followed the page, follow and set your alerts because this is something that we do 5 nights a week. We'll occasionally do a special night like this. Like I said, Monday we'll do a cheesy music night and other themes. But Michael Jackson, one thing I've learned with Michael stems, you can't lose, which is why we do Michael Jackson stems every week on this show. All right, second song of the night, Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, the first single from Off the Wall. Holy shit. Talk about a song that like came out like, this is where we going with this. This is the first single. I said this on a post yesterday. I put the first 3 singles of this album against any first 3 singles of a Michael Jackson solo album. Because guess what the first single of Thriller was? It wasn't Billie Jean. It wasn't Beat It. It was like The Girl Is Mine. That's not how you lead off Thriller. Thriller's first single was The Girl Is Mine. I'm not lying. I'm not making it up. If you don't know, look it up. No. Does that top Don't Stop Till You Get Enough as far as like coming out the gate? No. they won with all the singles after that, because then they came with Billie Jean and Beat It and everything else, and it's all home runs from there. But The Girl Is Mine, great song, don't get me wrong, but I put the first 3 songs from this album, which were Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, and Off the Wall, and Off the Wall, Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, and the other one. We talked about this last week. So, Don't Stop Till You Get Enough. Here's the first single. We're going to start with the instrumental, and then we're going to build from that. So we go with that. We'll start out with that, and we'll break down the greatness of this song, because this is a great song. Rock with you. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all know I lose my train of thought when I get into these, when I get in a rant. I get into my rants. All right? So, Don't Stop Till You Get Enough. Instrumental, which goes on for like 7 minutes. So let's get into it, shall we? Okay. All right. So we have this little issue that happens from time to time. So what we do is we go into the mixer, and then we hit built-in, and then we go here, and then we go back. And you know what happens? We don't have a problem after that. You could hear it in my headphones. It's like, there's no music, my love. What's going on?
Big one.
There we go. No music. Thank you. Now we have music. Till the force stops. Don't stop till you get enough. Keep on till the force. It's got a lot of power. Can't wait to break down those lyrics. Gotta have it in program, not audition. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that, Jerry Michaels. I love this video too. As a matter of fact, no cap, this is my favorite Michael Jackson video. This is my favorite, the $49.95 video with the dancing Michaels. It's one Michael, now it's 3? No. The marbles in the background. Michael Jackson has an $8 million video, all right? Scream. It was $6 million, $8 million, one of the two. It does not top Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, the video. In my mind. I'm crazy. Thriller, the video, doesn't top it. Beat It, the video. This is my favorite Michael Jackson video. Call me crazy. Call me crazy. Come on, STEM research, let's go. Jerry Hay on the horn section. That's got to be those sea wind horns. It's those strings. Listen to those strings. Listen to the greatness of this song without the words. To the funk store. Ha ha, disco boogie, I see you. A lot of instruments you may not have realized are in this song. This is around where the fade out happens. Ain't no fade out, baby. The band plays on. Play on, players. Jerry Michaels, hilarious. Hilarious, sir. Mike said all of them. We're at the 7.5 minute mark right now. Clav and guitar. clavinet and guitar. Is that a click track? Oh, that's the hand clap track. There it is. Don't stop till you get enough instrumental so you can take in the greatness and hear some of the things that you may have missed. If you're a fan of the song, like I am, I'm a stan of this song. It's just one of it's again, easily Michael Jackson's greatest first single from a solo album, in my opinion. Because what else we doing? We doing Bad is the first single from Bad, and Black or White was the first single. Black or White was the first single from Dangerous, and then You Rock My World was the first single from Invincible. I think this song trumps all of those, and no disrespect to those songs and those albums. It's all great. It's all Mike in different eras. All right, it's time to break down the instruments. So let's. This is what we do on STEM Research. If you're just joining us, I see the numbers are up, so that means that we have some new viewers. And new viewers mean what's going on here? What are they doing? We break down the songs track by track to piece all of these instruments together so you can see what makes the song great. So you just heard the instrumental without the vocal to kind of get an idea of what's happening, all of the things that make the song great sonically without the vocal instrument. So now we will start with the drums and build our way from there. And guess what? We got dry drums on this one, ladies and gentlemen. Stimulators. Mr. John Robinson on drums. Let's take the percussion out. That's not John. Normally, we do not have dry drums on Michael Jackson stems. Usually, they attach a bass line to the drums. We got John Robinson in the flesh doing this right now. Eating. Till the force don't stop, right? We'll get to that when we get to the vocals. But yeah, that's been the big thing is Michael Jackson's talking about the force. It's got a lot of power. And it's alleged that as a big Star Wars fan, he was talking about the Force. It's the Star Wars Force. So keep on to the Force. Don't stop. Allegedly. Again, no one actually has ever asked Mike. And by the time all the documentaries were made, Michael Jackson was dead. So he couldn't comment on it. All of this is just theory, fan theory. And that's fine because we're fans. We make up the words as we go along, and we make up the theories as we go along. And then there's people like Stevie Wonder that just tell lies. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. All right, where's Mr. Lewis Johnson? Mr. Lewis Johnson is on bass. Let's go back to the beginning. I'm sorry. Normally we spend a little bit more time on the drums. That's keyboard bass. Definitely synth bass. So are they trying to tell me that Lewis Johnson is on synth bass? Could it be? Or is there a different bass in this song? There's gotta be. So let's go through the track, shall we? Because any keyboard is always Greg Fillinganes on keyboards. Not Lewis Johnson, but the song says Lewis Johnson, so we'll go with that. All right, let's get the claps in there. Ooh. Clav. Clavinet. Again, all Greg filling games. Keys, just labeled keys. Piano. Mr. Greg Filling Gaines, ladies and gentlemen. Guitar. Percussion. Strings. Guitar, keys. Haven't gotten the horns yet. Still got a whole horn section we haven't touched. Let's do strings right now. All keys right now. Keys and strings. So the clavinet and the keys. Piano. Listen to the bottles. Hold up. Bottle. Percussion. Come on. Who's Piano Man? Piano Man. Oh, of course. Greg Phillinganes. All right, let's take it back to the beginning and get some horns. We are breaking down Michael Jackson's Don't Stop Till You Get Enough from Off the Wall. So we got a whole section of horns that we have not touched. Trombones, trumpets, sax, everything. As you can hear from listening to the song for years. And Jerry said in the comments, this is all of the instruments. All right, take a break, guys. Take a break. I'll punch in the string track for you. Full orchestra. So strings. All right, so we'll have strings and trombones and trumpets and sax. Little Rhodes. Little Rhodes to hold you over. Come on. Rhodes. Very interesting how the strings kind of went on an offbeat kind of a thing right there. Let's take that back. Or at least offbeat, not on the one. Strings. Story time strings on this one, man. Look at this. Come on, Mike. Strings, of course. String arrangement by Ben Wright, concert master Gerald Vinici. Come on, Mike. Quincy used his whiz sounds on this one. Take the strings out. Horns. Horns and clav. Guitar, clav, horns. Just horns. No Clarence, no. Horns is eating right here. Stevie and Tito on the claps. Tito? Let's see if you're lying. I got all the names. William Reichenbach on trombone. Gary Grant on trumpets. Larry Williams on tenor and alto sax. Kim Hutchencroft on baritone and tenor sax. Jerry Hay, longtime collaborator, starting at this point. Jerry Hay on trumpet and flugelhorn. Horns arranged by Jerry Hay and performed by the Seawind Horns. It's vocal time. It's vocal time. It is Michael Jackson time. We have gone through all of the instrument stems to break down the greatness of the song without Michael. And now it is time for the king of pop himself. And your opportunity to hear that talking intro with just him talking and see what the hell he's talking about. And the breakdown as well.
You know, I was wondering, you know, if you could keep on, because the force it's got a lot of power, and it makes me feel like it makes me feel like
Okay, so If you could keep, you know what I used to think when I was a kid, because he was dating Brooke Shields, and I remember thinking like somebody turned a microphone on in the studio. He was like kicking game to Brooke Shields. This is what my 13-year-old mind would think. I was like, oh, Michael Jackson was in the studio kicking it to Brooke Shields, and they turned the mic on, and he didn't even know the microphone was on. So he was just kicking, he was rapping to her. I don't know what he was talking about because the music is playing, but let's listen to it again.
You know, I was wondering, you know, if you could keep on, because the force it's got a lot of power in it. It makes me feel like it makes me feel like
Ooh! Is the feeling now?
Talking to a rat.
Fever.
Class clown Elliot Range.
Temperature's rising now. Power.
oh power.
Is the force that vow that makes it happen. It asks no questions why. Ooh, so get closer.
Closer now.
To my body now. Just love me. Tell you don't know. Ooh. Keep on with the force, don't stop. Don't stop till you get enough. Keep on with the force, don't stop. Don't stop till you get enough. Keep on with the force, don't stop. Don't stop till you get enough. Keep on with the force, don't stop. Don't stop till you get enough. Touch me.
Michael with the fake tenor.
And I feel on fire.
Fake falsetto.
Ain't nothing like a love desire. Ooh,
I'm melting.
I needed that. I'll go back.
A sensation.
Come on, man. You know. If you know the song, you know.
I'm melting.
Had to do it, man.
A sensation.
Because you know you're singing that part. If you're not singing that part, you're not a Michael Jackson stan. That's it. All right, let's go back and let's give you the lead and that background, because that's what we do.
ain't nothing like a love desire. Ooh, I'm melting.
I'm melting.
Like hot candle wax. Sensation.
A sensation.
Lovely where we at. Ooh, so let love
Nice harmony.
take us through the hours. I won't be complaining. Cause this is love power. Ooh, keep on with the force, don't stop. Don't stop till you get enough. Keep on with the force, don't stop. Don't stop till you get enough. Keep on with the force, don't stop. Don't stop till you get enough. Keep on with the force, don't stop. Don't stop till you get enough.
From those 75 cents. Cappers and the side by come up with some more. I know you know where's anyway. Oh, hey, man, look at that fox over there.
Oh, they was black. They brought some black people into the studio on that. I couldn't really catch. Let's go through that again and try to catch some of the jive talking on that breakdown. Let's take out the background stack so we can go straight to
Don't
that.
stop till you get enough. Keep on with the force, don't stop. Don't don't stop till you get enough.
For no 75 cents. You got to come up with some more. I know you swears anyway.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, hey, man, look at that fox over there.
Okay. Just jive, 1979 jive talking.
Oh, baby. Keep on. Heartbreak, enemy despise, eternal,
Oh, eternal.
love shines in eyes. Ooh, so let love,
Oh, let love.
take us through the hours. I won't be complaining.
No, no.
'Cause your love is alright, alright. Ooh, keep on with the first, don't stop. Don't stop till you get enough. Keep on with the first, don't stop. Don't stop till you get enough. Keep on with the first, don't stop. Don't stop till you get enough. Keep on with the first, don't stop. Don't stop till you get enough. Keep on with the first, don't stop.
Don't
Don't
stop,
stop till you get
baby.
enough. Keep on with the first, don't stop. Don't stop till you get enough.
Come
Keep
on,
on
baby.
with the first, don't stop. Don't stop till you get enough. Keep on with the first, don't stop. Don't stop till you get enough. Lovely is the feeling now. I won't be complaining. Ooh, the forces love power. Keep on with the first, don't stop. Don't stop till you get enough. Keep on with the first, don't
Don't
stop.
stop, darling.
Till you get enough. Keep on with the first. Don't blame me. Till you get enough. Keep on.
Take the backgrounds out.
Keep on, darling. Love power. Yeah.
Just Mike.
Keep on, darling.
No backgrounds.
Love power. Ain't nothing but power now. Ooh. Don't stop till you get enough now. Ooh. Keep on. Yeah. Now. Yeah. Keep on, baby.
Stomping.
Until you get enough.
Mike, come on.
Keep on, darling. All right. Yeah. Keep on, baby. Don't stop now.
Uh-oh. Unheard lyric area.
Keep on, baby.
Extra lyric time.
Now.
Cutting room floor stuff.
Woo! Hoo-hoo! Ooh!
Why Quincy and Bruce don't keep the
Keep
ad
on,
libs?
darling.
Because he goes on for 8 minutes.
Keep on now.
They had to get in and out. Like they had like 4.5 minutes back in the day.
Lovely what you're doing to me.
Keep going, Mike. Keep going.
I don't care what's happening, baby. Just let love take us through the hours.
Extras.
Come on, darling.
STEM research. Extra lyrics never made the album. Cutting room floor stuff.
Don't stop till you get enough. Keep on with the force. Don't stop. Don't stop till you get enough. Keep on with the force. Don't stop. Don't stop till you get enough. Keep on. Bum, 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 bum.
Michael is so entertaining. So entertaining. That is why we love to go through his stems on STEM research, because we always uncover something that didn't make the record, the final takes, the final breaks. That's Michael Jackson for you, man. Absolute killer. Let's close that out and let's hit don't save. So, wow. Number one pop and number one black. That song was Michael Jackson's first number one solo song since Ben in 1972. So a 7-year change. Obviously, he had number ones with his brothers, but that song came out the gate, smashed both sides, pop and R&B. Michael Jackson wrote the lyrics of the song, and it was produced by Quincy Jones, as we all know, with co-production credit given to Michael Jackson. But Quincy didn't want to do that shit. Quincy was like, shit, Mike, I'm not giving you production credit. Shit, man. All right, let's go to the final stem of the night. We started out with Can't Help It. We went into Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, and now we're going Off the Wall in a celebration of the Off the Wall album, the 42-year anniversary. Yesterday was the 42nd year that this album dropped on August 10th, 1979. So here we are, 2021, still talking about one of the greatest albums of all time. All right, so what do we know about Off the Wall, the song? It was written by Rod Temperton, and oddly, and I had to research this because this came up last week with Rock With You. So the songs Rock With You and Off the Wall were written by Rod Temperton, and both of those songs were originally offered to Karen Carpenter for her solo album that I found out today was cut in 79-80 and never came out until 1996. Karen Carpenter died in 1983. That's how bad that album was. Like, normally when you die, and a label is like, oh, let's put out that solo Karen Carpenter album that she never released in 1979 that Rod Temperton did songs for, and Bob James did production and all types of names. I listened to the first song on the album. It was a Rod Temperton written and produced song, and Greg Fillinganes played keys on it, and it was trash. I'm not a Karen Carpenter. Like, I respect the Carpenters. Come on, didn't they do Superstar? Aren't they responsible for Superstar? So We Only Just Begun. Come on, they got some cuts. I respect them, but this song in one listen, I was like, yeah, I understand why that never came out. So, oddly enough, Off the Wall. And the song that she did with Rod Temperton was kind of an up-tempo, disco-y song, but it just was not in her lane. Feel free to Google or go to YouTube and listen to Karen Carpenter's only solo album. She only got one, so it's not hard to find. And again, the Rod Temperton. She turned, but again, like Off the Wall and Rock With You are not in her lane. The song that she did was not in her lane. They seemed odd for her style. It was just like, and they weren't overly disco-y, but they were like soul disco. So it's like, let's put this square peg in a round hole, and it just didn't work. And the label was like, nah. They put it with that Lisa Left Eye Lopez album. It's like, put that shit out overseas, bro. All right, so Off the Wall. Let's jump into the instrumental. Obviously, class is going to run a little long tonight because we got to break down all the instruments in this one, and it's a great, great song. Okay, let's. Obviously, talking for too long is. Oh, you know what? That's what happens. I think when I close out the program, then that affects what's going on. Aha. All right, so I gotta figure that out in between shows. So I'll figure that out on my own, guys. When I close out one song and go to the other song, or the next song, I should say, that affects you guys being able to hear the next song. So there we go. Here we go. Off the Wall, the instrumental.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Stay tuned with us. The song that my mom introduced me to music. That's beautiful. right, first off, there's like strings and shit in here that is not normally in those places in the song, which is super, super dope. So let's go back. Let's take it from the top.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Quincy was like, nah. S.T.E.M research. This is why this show exists. So you can hear the extras, the takeouts, the cutting room floor stuff that never made the final cut. Guitar is very high in the mix. Boogie Nights 2. Nice one, Brandon. Just say thank you, Quincy. Quincy ruined it. He could have left those strings in. David Williams and Marlo Henderson on guitars. So those guys were pissed when the final version came out. They're like, Quincy, where's my guitar, bro? We called it car wash guitar. I cannot stand the stimulators tonight, man. Y'all are off the chain. Hey. DJ Infinite, what up? Big Papa. Called it the Boogie Nights remix. Man, if y'all don't get off Rod Temperton. Rod wrote a lot of cuts with that Boogie Nights vibe. True. Keep on dancing. Wow. You learned something new today, right? You never listened to an off-the-wall instrumental. Now you hear Boogie Nights, so you hear the similarities in the production style. So when a producer has a signature sound, I like those strings there. Come on! Shaka, what up? Hot. Get those fire emojis, man. Get those I love this MFN song emoji. S.T.E.M U, where you at? S.T.E.M U. Banger. Banger. Woo-wee! We saved the best for last tonight. We saved the best for last tonight, man. We build up. We started out with Can't Help It, demo version. Thank you. We went to Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, which pretty much is what you expect it to be. And then we hit the off-the-wall stems, STEM research. This is why this show exists, to pull out not only the greatness of the song, but to find those things about the original recording that we didn't even realize existed. Songs that, instruments that are buried in the mix that maybe we didn't hear, but they were there. And then there are some instruments that they completely took out or completely buried in the mix, and you don't hear them at all. So we start out with the drums, courtesy of Mr. Robinson. They had, and it's funny. So unless Rod Temperton arranged the song, he just wrote it. The songs are produced by Quincy. So is it Quincy sound? No, it's not Quincy sound, because Quincy didn't have anything to do with Boogie Nights or any of the Heat Wave stuff. So why do these Rod Temperton songs all sound a certain way if he only wrote the song? Did he get arranger credit on this as well? Does he arrange it? Let me look at my credits for this song. Michael Jackson leading background vocals, Lewis Johnson on bass, John Robinson on drums, David and Marlo on guitar, Greg Fillinganes. These guys played on the entire album. Like, they didn't switch out studio musicians. It was like, these are the cats, in my Quincy Jones voice. Paulina DaCosta on percussion. George Duke came in and played some synthesizer on this. Jerry Hay and the boys on horns. Sea-Wind horns again. Yep. Rhythm and vocal arrangements by Rod Temperton. Yep. There it is. So, there you go. That's why all of his songs sound the way they sound. Melodies. Definitely Rod Temperton. Oz said Rod with the reference tracks. Lewis Johnson and Rod T all over this whole album. Absolutely. So yeah, he arranged it. He arranged rhythm and vocal arrangements. So there you go. That's why they all sound like that. Okay, we figured it out. And we figure it out as a team. STEM-U is where we are. All right, let's start out with the drums. Mr. John Robinson again on drums, please. John on drums. Don't mind if you do. We have dry drums again in these stems. Guitar leaking through, but you can still get the gist. All right, Lesson, I see you. My daughter. I'm so proud of my babies and their love for this music. They love Off the Wall. They love Thriller. I think Thriller is their album. Lesson, would you agree? Thriller is you guys' album, right? Lesson is 23. I think Thriller is their album. I don't know if they appreciate Black Mike. I don't know. She'll let us know in the comments. Did you say whoop? There it is? Bro, what? You raised it right. Thank you, DJ Circuit. They heard me mixing around the house all the time. They couldn't get away from it. Dad's always blending some songs all the time. They couldn't escape it if they wanted. Because you know DJ stuff moves depending on the house. Like, you seen some of these DJ setups in these live streams? Like, sometimes it's in the living room, sometimes it's in the bedroom, sometimes it's in the basement, in the man cave. That's literally me. All right, we may have a real bass Do what you want to do. Let's let John eat for a little while longer. I'm gonna let him eat. I didn't let him eat that long with "Don't Stop Till You Get Enough," because he wasn't really signaturing it. It was just disco. John is eating on this one. Spoon emoji. Spoon emoji coming soon. Eating. Is it spoon or fork when they're doing this? Get a drummer some. Yes. We break down the elements of the songs in case you're wondering, why is he just playing the drums? To show you how great of a drummer this man is and what he did to make this song great. As my guy JDL would say, some music nerd shit. Oh, I love this breakdown. Listen to that. Come on, John. Oh, I forgot. He ate good. Let's go back. I never realized the greatness of that break with all that music and singing over the top of it. Let me shut up. That's how you build. That's how you build to. Ooh-wee. Right now he's in his Earl Young lane. He's in the Earl Young lane right now. This Earl. Was that Seinfeld? I'm not a big Seinfeldian, so it was probably just a coincidence. All right, we're just gonna let him eat the whole way. We're gonna let him eat all the way out. We got less than a minute left. Come on, John. Did he get the double bass? Was that a double bass? That's a master. That is a master right there. Get the please somebody joint at the end. Please somebody. All right. Mr. John Robinson on drums. No, we do not normally give the drummer all of, but he was eating. He ate good. I'm gonna strip that down and go to Lewis Johnson, and then we'll do let's do bass and guitars. All right. Let's do bass and guitars. All right. So we'll go back to the beginning of the song.
Two, 1, 2.
You know I got to take that back. You know that was super dope. Let's take out the extra guitar because there's 3 guitars. Is David's guitar track, David Williams. So we'll just do the first bass and the first guitar and just how they go back and forth. It's dope. All right, so we'll go back and now we'll put David back in to see that guitar and bass play was incredible. Absolutely incredible.
2, 1, 2.
All right, let's see who's. All right, so this is the guitar that got buried or taken out. Let's let Lewis Johnson eat a little bit. Number 1, Jamerson. Number 2, Lewis. My favorite bassist of all time. Lewis is carrying it. He's carrying this groove. So as you can see, the bass line is a very important part of this song. Electric guitar, 01. I love the way that's working together. Throw David in. The guitar that got buried in the mix. Let's get back to Lewis and the electric guitar. Party people. Listen to this guitar work. Come on, David Williams. Hand claps. I put those claps in. Let's let David eat for a minute. Come on, Dave, and hand claps. This man is. Electric guitar. Let's go with guitar, David. Again, all of the elements, not just the bass, not just the drums, not just Michael, everything. Listen to those claps. Solid claps. All guitars and bass all in. This is the shit. Listen to them playing together. Listen to that. That is so in the pocket. Beautiful, beautiful, crazy. All right, let's move on to strings, and we'll see if we can get to some horns. That bass line and that guitar playing was incredible. Again, these are the things that made Off the Wall a timeless song, right? Some of these things were buried in the mix. Maybe should have been brought out a little bit more. Some of us say, Quincy, you did a good job. You left those things on the cutting room floor. Good job, bro. All right, let's hit some strings. Hold up. Should we go? Yeah, let's go strings. Let's go strings and keys right now. And then we'll go horns last, and then we'll do mic. All right. So we have a synthesized intro, a theremin, which is like this magical, mystical instrument, but you'll know the sound from listening to the song. Let's take the strings out first and just play the theremin. All right, so that's a theremin, and it's a magical, mystical instrument that you should look up online, and it's like some creepy shit, and it makes a creepy sound. So that theremin sound was also played, and George Duke played synthesizer over it. So let's go back and do that with George Duke playing over this theremin. That's George Duke. So fucking great, bro. So fucking great. I gotta go back one more time on that. One more fucking time. That's just incredible. But this time with strings. The strings that were never there. Synth, Greg Fillinganes. It's Rhodes and a bass synth. Actually, that might be George Duke on synthesizer as well. Stick with us, class is running a little late tonight. Stay with us. Rhodes, synth bass. So there was always a synth bass, a Moog, to complement what George was doing. I mean, Lewis, I'm sorry. That's the bass and the synth bass together. Take Lewis out. Take those claps out. Let's get those strings back in. Take the Rhodes out. To the bridge. So boogie nights. Got to keep on dancing. Shaker block. STEM research, Monday through Friday, 8 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 p.m. on the West Coast. Tell your friends, tell the people that are the music lovers in your life. Tell the DJs. Tell the music fiends. Tell the beat makers. Tell the producers. Tell the rappers. If they love music, this is where you need to be. There it is again. The theremin. Strings. Synth. Let's put that Rhodes back in. No horns yet. No horns yet. Get some horns. Take the Rhodes out. Come on, synths. Take the synths out. Now it's just horns and strings. Let's back it up and get some of those horns that we have not had a chance to hear. Let's take the strings out. Strings are gone. Boom, boom, boom. STEM research, ladies and gentlemen. That's the breakdown. Class going a little long tonight. We should have known. We should have known. Okay, trumpets out. Oh, no, trumpets in. Okay. Let's leave the theremin and the synth in. Okay. There we go. And like that. And here we go. Oh, there's a flute in there. All right, let's move it up a little bit to the horns on the hook. Take that synth out. Claps. I hear Michael. I hear him. I like that. Subdued on the horns. All right, let's move it up a little bit to after the break when the horns come back in. It's a trumpets, sax, and flute stack. That sounds like Dr. Seuss. So, trumpets, trombone, sax, flute, stack. All on one track. All right, let's get to some Michael vocals. Let's get to Mike, and I'll let you guys out of class. Thank you to the stimulators, our regulars, our valedictorians, salutatorians, our music fanatics, our people that are with us every night of the week, and the people that are just joining us for the first time or maybe joining us for the second or third time. Thank you so much for being here. We break down the vocal last because I know that the vocal is what everyone is waiting for. Whew, there's a stack of vocals in this, man. Good Lord, there are a lot of tracks here. All right. Background, I think I turned everything down properly. All right, so get ready. Get ready for the vocal stack of a lifetime. Okay, hold up. Let's back it up. Michael pre-thriller.
When the word is on your shoulder, gotta straighten up your acting, boogie down. If you can't hang with the feeling, then there ain't no room for you in this part of town. 'Cause we're the party people night and day, living crazy, that's the only way.
So first off, you hear some backgrounds that you're not used to hearing. It's like some female vocals mixed in with the backgrounds. So that's unique and a buried treasure that we're unearthing.
Part of town. 'Cause we're the party people night and day, living crazy, that's the only way. So tonight, gotta leave the 9 to 5 up on the shelf and just enjoy yourself. Groove, let the medicine, the music get to you. Life ain't so bad at all if you live it off the wall. Life ain't so bad at all. Live life off the wall. Live your life off the wall. Live it off the wall. You can shout out all you want to.
Let's go.
'Cause there ain't no sin and folks all getting loud. If you take the chance and do it, then there ain't no one who's gonna put you down.
Extras.
'Cause we're the party people night and day, living crazy, that's the only way.
All right, so thumbs up and thumbs down on the choir, on the extra voices, because Quincy left them on the cutting room floor or buried them in the mix, because you do not hear all of those vocals. They're crowding out Mike. That part is all Mike, so there's some extra. Separate vocal tracks? No, I mean, I can go in and just give you just that background without Mike. All right, so let me take Mike out and let's just give you the party people without Michael Jackson. All right, because that's what we could do.
'Cause we're the party people night and day, living crazy, that's the only way. Tonight.
Okay. All right. And we can then break it down even further and just take the guys out and just leave the woman.
'Cause we're the party people night and day, living crazy, that's the only way.
And then we can go in. This is why I love this show. This is why this is the greatest show on the internet. Is because now I can go and just play the guys.
'Cause we're the party people night and day. Living crazy, that's the only way.
Tonight,
Here we go.
gotta leave the 9 to 5 up on the shelf
And what?
and just enjoy yourselves. Groove, let the madness in the music get to you. Life ain't so bad at all. If you live it off the wall, life ain't so bad at all.
Live life off the wall.
Live your life off the wall.
Live it off the wall.
Do what you want to
Miss
do.
Chris, you're so mean.
There ain't no rules up to you. No rules is up to you. To come alive.
All right, so that ain't no rules is up to you is my part. So we have to go back. We have to go back and take Mike lead out and just do backgrounds.
Ain't no rules is all up to you.
Ah, very queen-like on the phrasals, on the phrases. Come on, Mike. I mean, this whole stack is really very Freddie Mercury-esque. And if you go back to our early Freddie Mercury and Michael Jackson are cool around this time, 79, 80. Michael Jackson is the one that convinced Freddie Mercury to release Another One Bites the Dust as a single. So it's 79. They're buds at this point. So it's very Freddie Mercury-esque with the stack. It's a very heavy stack of vocals.
Ain't no rules is all up to you. Through the night, alright.
All right, let's go back and give you Mike, okay? Because I don't want to rob you. I don't want to rob you of a Michael Jackson performance.
Do what you want to do. There ain't no rules is up to you. It's time to
That's how heavy the stack is. That's how heavy. Like, listen to this. I'm sorry. Listen to this. That's how heavy the stack is. This is just Michael. This is one of the tracks.
Ain't no rules, it's all up to you.
Crazy. Absolutely crazy. I didn't even get a chance to punch everything out.
Do what you want to do. There ain't no rules, it's up to you. It's time to come alive and party alright through the night. But hide your inhibitions. Gotta let that fool loose deep inside your soul. Wanna see you in exhibition. Better do it now before you get too old.
'Cause we're the party people night and day. Living crazy, that's the only way.
So tonight, gotta leave the 9 to 5 up on the shelf and just enjoy yourself. Come on, groove, yeah. Let the madness in the music get to you. Life ain't so bad at all.
You know I'm going back.
If you live it off the wall. Life ain't so bad at all. Live it off the wall. Live your life off the wall. So.
All right, so we won't get too far. Let's not go too far. There's a lot of tracks I got to take out to just to give you that Michael by itself. All right, so let's back it up. Let's back it up, people.
Deep inside your soul, wanna see you in exhibition. Better do it now before you get too old.
'Cause we're the party people night and day. Living crazy, that's the only way.
So tonight, gotta leave the 9 to 5 up on the shelf and just enjoy ourselves. Come on and groove, yeah. Woo! Life is so bad at all. If you live it off the wall, leave it off the wall. So tonight, gotta leave the 9 to 5 up on the shelf and just enjoy yourself. Come on and groove, yeah. Get to you, life ain't so bad at all. If you living off the wall,
Life ain't bad at all. Living off the wall. Life ain't bad at all. Come on. Living off the wall. Life ain't bad at all.
Just
Living
background.
off the wall.
Take lead mic out. Let it groove. Just groove with this.
Living off the wall. Life ain't bad at all. Living off the wall. Life ain't bad at all. Living off the wall. Life ain't bad at all. Living off the wall.
See, the attention to detail, the over-the-top production, the stacks and stacks of vocals. I still took out the regular chorus. This is like just that extra living off the wall. So there's two hooks going at once, and Michael Jackson singing ad-libs on the top of that, which is amazing.
Tonight, gotta leave the 9 to 5 up on the shelf.
All right, let's take the background
and
stack
just
out.
enjoy yourself. Come on and groove, yeah. Get to you, life ain't so bad at all. If you living on the wall,
Let's take the claps out.
yeah. Come on and groove, yeah. Whoop.
Come on, Michael.
Wanna live, yeah.
You know there's going to be extras.
9 to 5.
There it is.
Come on and go, yeah. Yeah, tonight, 9 to 5, yeah. Come on and groove, yeah. Woo! Living on the wall. Living on, yeah. Living off the wall. 9 to 5 up on the shelf. Come on and groove, yeah.
5-minute mark. Song been over.
Got the wall.
Michael Jackson off the wall. Should we do a little background? Let's do a little background because we didn't give him no. The stack is so ridiculous, man. I didn't even really get into the harmonics of the stack.
Tonight, gotta leave the 9 to 5 up on the shelf
Like the stack
and just enjoy yourself.
is harmonic.
Groove and let the madness in the music get to you. Life ain't so bad at all.
If you live it off the wall.
Life ain't so bad at all. Live your life off the wall.
Extra high.
Tonight, gotta leave the 9 to 5 up on the shelf and just enjoy yourself.
All right,
Groove and let the madness in the music get to you. Life ain't so bad at all.
All right, let's take that out.
Tonight, gotta leave the 9 to 5 up on the shelf
Up high.
and just enjoy yourself. Groove. Let the madness in the music get to you.
Crazy stack.
Life ain't so bad at all.
Mike is working.
Tonight, gotta leave the 9 to 5
That
up on the shelf
harmony. That's all
and
Mike.
just enjoy yourself. Groove. Let the madness in the music get to you.
Ooh-wee.
Life ain't so bad at all.
Let's add another part to the stack.
Tonight, gotta leave the 9 to 5 up on the shelf
Up high.
and just enjoy
Let's
yourself.
see if I can find it.
Groove. Let the madness in the music get to you. Life ain't so bad at all.
Another stack.
Tonight, gotta leave the 9 to 5 up on the shelf and just enjoy yourself. Groove. Let the madness in the music get to you. Life ain't so bad at all. tonight. Gotta leave the 9 to 5 up on the shelf
More.
and just enjoy yourself. Groove. Let the madness in the music get to you. Life ain't so bad at all.
Yeah, that is definitely a Michael McDonald stack. That's a Look at the jokes. That's a McDonald's stack. Wow. So there it is, man. We saved the best for last. And when I say the best, just the most harmonically unique, musically off the wall. There's so much going on in that song that we did not know about. So many hidden gems, hidden instruments, hidden vocals. And again, that is why STEM research is necessary. Song tracks, essential music. We do this every night of the week. Thank you so much to everyone that was a part of it and hung with us. This is by far the longest class we've had, going almost until 10:30. It's 10:20 Central Time. Before we get out of here, I want to send a shout out to everybody that is still on the feed. Shout out to Lesson, our moderator, who is also doubling as my daughter, and she does an incredible job. Thank you for holding the chat together. Shout out to all of the people who have chatted and said something, and then I like to send shout outs to people who were just lurking. So I send a shout out to the entire chat. So Academy Impossible, Big Papa Radio, Being Cortana, Bulu Master, Brando Chicago, Business Daddy, Casino Thanks, Commander Root, DJ Mikey Mike Chicago, what up boy? DJ Infinite, DJ Peanut 15, DJ Circuit, DJ T-Mac, my man, what's happening? Eastern 001, a.k.a. the Valedictorian, Arabs, Elliot Range, the Class Clown, Inuyasha, Edwina, Miss E, Miss Lady E, thank you for being here. Jasma 1269, Jerry Michaels, my brother, what's up? Thank you for joining us. Just in chat, Miss Chris 7, who likes her originals and does not, and thinks Quincy did a hell of a job in the mixdown. Miss Chris, thank you for your commentary tonight. You were hilarious. Miss Ema 626, and I've been calling you Miss Mia the whole time because I can't read. So thank you, Miss Ema, because her name is Naima 626. Miss Linty, Nicklusive, Oz Radio, who is the brother of Miss Ema, Ray Llanos, Rohan Hazarazi, or whatever that is, Shaggy Nice, Simply Minna, Stan Kubrick, Streamers Network United, that dude Shaka, the Gym Addict, the Lethal 21, and the original DJ J.U. Ice, along with all of the other people who were on earlier. Thank you so much for being a part of what we do. Thank you for joining the Stimulators and attending STEM-U, a night of stimulation. That is what we do every single night. So we had a great time. It was a great show. The shows do not post. If you don't see it live, that's it. That's all. So if you want to go back and watch it, that's just too bad, because we don't want copyright strikes. I don't want my profile taken down or taken away from me. And if I posted these episodes afterwards, then they would mute all of the copyrighted music, and I would get strikes against my profile, which I do not want, because I want to keep doing this. So this show will eventually be on Patreon, or it will be on Bandcamp to subscribe. So if you would like to subscribe, that option will be available. Of course, you do not have to subscribe. You can watch the shows live. They are free every day. Some people would like to be a part of subscribing and making the show, taking the show in a different direction, and that's fine. And it's fine if you don't do that as well. So I do not plan, I said this last night, I do not plan on taking money to buy stems. That is not what I do. The stems are not expensive because they are barter only. I only barter and I download them for free. There are free stems available on the internet, and all the rest of them I barter with in the STEM community. So we're going to keep the show going every night, 2 or 3 stems. Tomorrow we'll be back down to 2, because we definitely ran over to a really long point today, and 10:30 is kind of late for me to be doing the show. So, again, thank you. I cannot say it enough. That is the only word I know, those two words. Thank you. Thank you for being a part. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for coming to the feed. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being a part of it. If you watched it, if you shared it, if you told somebody, if you tagged it, if you shared it on social media, thank you, because this show is finally something that I can do that I feel is in my lane. I know what I'm talking about for the most part. I may go blank and I may have dead spots, but that's why we got the stimulators to jump in and kick me in the head. Sometimes teachers don't know everything. Y'all remember when you were in school, your teacher didn't know everything. They acted like they did, but sometimes the class knew. And that is what our community is all about. So, stimulators, thank you for being a part of the show. And thank you all for watching. Thank you to my moderator again, Lesson. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Have yourselves a good night. Class